Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome to Crypto Nirvana, December 19th, Sunday morning. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We got 5 people in here, so let's do like we do every week. Let's give them a little time to get in here. You guys share on social media, if you will. And, well, I already know where you two guys are from, but everybody else, when y'all come in, let us know where you're here from. And we'll get started at the top of the hour. Good morning, Deep Brain. Morning, Miss Joni. Morning, Jack. Let's go ahead and, here, we'll get started. And if you're not joining us live, skip forward about 15 minutes. Everybody get a drink. Get ready.
I saw Santa in a 4-wheel drive with presents in the back and mud up the side. It must have been a rainy Christmas night, 'cause I saw Santa in a jacked up 4-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive. He's got a 4-wheel drive.
Buenos tacos.
That's all I ever saw. I don't know. Could have been drunk. It was Christmas Eve. I had my heater on, just creeping around. I saw a bug down by the mud, roll my window down. I heard stories, but I thought they was lies. I saw a bug with a red nose shining like a light, but I let it go. I just keep creeping along. But I know I keep hearing that Jingle Bell song. For too long, I had to slam on brakes. I'm about to T-bone Santa Claus a Chevrolet. I saw Santa in a 4-wheel drive with presents in the back and mud up the side. It must have been a rainy Christmas night, 'cause I saw Santa in a jacked up 4-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive. He's got a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I didn't believe it either. I wasn't even drinking. He had it jacked up to the sky, sleigh bells on the side, Mickey Thompson 44s, 2-step running boards, red velvet trim the dash. I couldn't believe it when I passed. It wasn't the rain, it wasn't the fog, and I didn't have no eggnog. I'm glad I didn't miss this. His front taxi wish list. Shook my head in disbelief. He smiled and then he winked at me. I never woulda, coulda bet that Santa was a redneck. I guess a little was in the sauce, so have a Merry Christmas, y'all.
I saw Santa in a 4-wheel drive with presents in the back and mud up the side. It must have been a rainy Christmas night, 'cause I saw Santa in a jacked up 4-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive.
We have a special guest with us here today.
Santa in a 4-wheel drive with presents in the back and mud up the side. It must have been a rainy Christmas night, 'cause I saw Santa in a jacked up 4-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive. He's got a 4-wheel drive.
Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that?
Yeah?
That's shit. And this?
We're going to get started right here at the top of the hour.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.
Now, Miss Joni, tell me which song you're talking about, baby.
Morons. I've got morons on my team.
No, I don't want you behind me. I want to see your ass. This whole ride.
Worked all week, I just wanna have fun, so I call up the crew and get it done. We don't back down, no sir, we don't run. You can kiss our ass if you want our guns. A fine Southern Belle on my passenger side, and a couple of cases of brewskis on ice. Yeah, to wash down all the liquor and the shine. I tell you it's going down tonight.
done don't strike me blind for another couple of minutes.
The city, me, Connor, and Diddy off in the holler with Austin. We big bossing with Grizzly. Come on.
You know, there's gonna be sex, drugs, rock and roll, chips, dips, chains, whips.
She walks in looking finer than sin. I swear to God, the whole boss does still.
She had them cowboy boots, Daisy Dukes, rebel Dixie's smile. Kind of girl your mama wants you about, but can't you swag and make a grown man cry.
She's the kind of girl that'll blow your mind, the kind of girl that'll ride shotgun all night. A dive bar legend, my tattoo queen. She loved that kid rock, Johnny Cash and Bruce Springsteen.
What knockers? Oh, thank you, Doctor.
I like the French braids in your hair.
Hey everybody, this is my buddy Dave. Welcome in Dave, everybody. Dave, this is everybody.
I like to watch you shoot your guns, and I like the way you love having fun. Oh baby,
I have a head for business and a bod for sin. Is there anything wrong with that?
Got a couple great kids that keep me right, and a sweet southern gal to hold tight at night. I got a flat bottom boat and a four-wheel drive, John Deere mower and a side-by-side. I always got something hooked up to my hitch. Yeah, I'm redneck rich. I got a pond full of fish, a field full of corn, hell of a view from my back porch, and I own everything inside my fence. Yeah, I'm redneck rich.
Welcome to the mid-tempo, you know what that means. Chicken grilling, frog gigging, sipping on that sweet tea. Granddaddy's Mossberg, bringing home that clean meat. Sticking through the wood straight, covered up in real tree. Bug knife swinging on my belt like a wind chime. Strolling down a dirt trail, rolling up a good times. Glock 40 tackle box and a trot line. Cooler full of wiser and a jar full of moonshine. Plucking on the 6-string, chilling on the tailgate. Parked around the bonfire, sipping on a cold drink. Leather work boots, stomping through this red clay. Johnny Cash barking while I'm loading up my 12 gauge. Way down in the cut where we bounce around on them mud grips. Raised up on the river, we slicker than wet catfish. Never seen us coming, but bet that they gonna see this. Trailer made till I'm in my grave, we on this Tennessee shit.
They never saw us coming, now they gon' see this. We worked hard for it, you can't believe it. Yeah, we sip, shine, and keep it weed lit. We on that Tennessee shit. They never saw us coming, now they gon' see this. We worked hard for it, you can't believe it. Yeah, we sip, shine, and keep it weed lit. We on that Tennessee shit.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Morons. I've got morons on my team.
But you ain't got no legs to titty dang.
Yes, I know that.
Every penny and a tattoo right there on her back. She tried to take the whole damn farm and even my pontoon. She thinks she got the gold mine. Oh, no. And gave me the shaft. Come on, Judge.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Well, Lordy frickin' God!
For this simple man, you know my girl ran off with my friend.
Beautiful naked big titted women just don't fall out of the sky, you know.
There's a party going on down the street. I bet the neighbors point their fingers at me. But not tonight, I got a place.
And living in a van down by the river.
Drinks ice cold, girls red hot. All my redneck buddies headed right to the spot. So jump right in, you know the water's fine. We gon' have us a country fine hell of a time. So load up the trucks
so bring all your friends.
I gotta have more cowbell.
I'm a weed and my lighter, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay high, blow like Whadda.
Get off the babysitter.
Better believe that. The Old Creek Banks is where I be at. Crack the cold one, sit back and roll one. Rednecks, it takes one to know one. Back row beer cans, rattle the drum lines, and you can come along if you can handle the drunk guys.
What? You got an idea?
We could make a porno.
Not the idea I was looking for.
But here I stand, beer in hand. 2 hours from now, and I won't give no damn.
Ain't nothing but a gamble like dice, watch for the snake guy. Hiding in the grass, that's why I constantly cut mine. I'm making me a path and slowly dropping them landmines. Flame in my hand, let's make us one of them wild. Cranking up the Kid Rock, everybody turning heads. 35's humming.
Sorry I had to fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
To the county cops, got a lot of haters in a county line zone, but that's okay, cause I'm sitting on my throne. You ain't doing it how I'm doing it, so go talk that lottie-dottie. I be
Here's you, here's that, there's you,
chopping
there's
little shitties at the Callus and the Cambo. Rather drive a truck than a brand new Lambo.
Hey, Lord, whatever I done, don't strike me blind for another couple of minutes.
My ears open, heard stories that are ancient to the 10th time they told us. When adrenaline, I know you want more.
I am the clit commander. When it comes down to business, that's what I do.
Rebel flag hat, few scars on my knuckles, cause I live fast always, and I ain't even
Don't do what they say. Just get off the babysitter.
Charlie Daniels, baby, best believe I'm always clearing it. I live out in the country, used to hang on Old Bond Creek, used to catfish with my grandpa, used to cut the grass for free.
You're on dangerous ground here. You're causing a major disturbance on my time.
I've been thinking about this, Mr. Hand. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time?
Boys, I grew up in Tennessee. I ain't just part of that country, cause that country's part of me.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Grind till you die, baking up on Sam's pie. Judging how we get it, hypocritical mind. And keep beating the spies to try and keep us held down. Always been told I won't live that long. The journey that I'm on is on a dead end road. And since I could remember, I've held my own. I'm still here, and I proved them wrong. When the song comes on.
You got me thinking about knocking them boots off. Harder than a 12-gauge pump when it shoots off. I've never seen a country girl moving it like this. I think I saw a girl in a movie just like this. Yep, I'm about to try my luck. So I mosey right over and I said, what's up? You sure looking lovely tonight. And she smiled and said, my name's Dixie and I love to get wild. You can see the boys and the girls' jaws drop. The way she move her body might make your heart stop. Pacemaker shaking under the light. She got moves to bring it back to life. When she starts to shake what you got, let me see a little more. From the ceiling to the floor, let me see what you working with. Drop it real low, then buck it like a Bronco. Buck it like a buck it like a Bronco. Shake what you got, let me see a little more. From the ceiling to the floor, let me see what you working with. Drop it real low, then buck it like a Bronco. Buck it like a buck it like a Bronco.
I said this one here's for anybody with a neighbor that's kind of a busybody. Always complain about the music and the smoke, the sound of your exhaust, so you broke down both. Your neighbors know you can't get no higher. One time, real loud, worry time. I said the roof, I said the roof's on fire. Now it's just barbecue and jambalaya. Hellfire, put smoke in the wind. Go to sleep, wake up, do it all again. Even though my neighbors ain't nowhere near, smoke so loud, I know they hear. And I don't give a damn if you think I'm wrong. My neighbors know I get stoned. My neighbors know I drink beer from all the bottles on my lawn. And all the smoke from over here. My neighbors know I rock and roll. My neighbors know I get stoned. My neighbors know I drink. My neighbors don't know what the hell to even think. When they see us pull up, radio full up, hear me down the road. Hey, I just want to let my neighbors know. My neighbors know I get stoned. My neighbors know I drink shine from all the jars on my lawn. And the smell of all that pine. I'm talking Man in Black. And if you don't like it, then y'all can kiss my country ass. The louder, you got a sexy body. Just get muddy and shake it, shout it. Crunk in the mud, slap, getting drunk, dirty, dancing, kicking up mud.
Pretty little girl with some tanned up thighs, asking me if she can ride. Like, what you think, girl? Hop on in. Pick the hoe and I drive it in. Floor the gas, we slip and slide. Paint that truck behind me.
Slanging mud to the sky. Living low, riding high. Picking up mud in my 4-wheel drive.
Lucille, you motherhead. Anything so innocent and built like that just gotta be named Lucille.
Maybe it's because women don't like to be called bitches, Jay.
They don't?
I ain't never been to Barbie doll time. No, I can't swig that sweet champagne. I'd rather drink beer all night.
From what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies.
Buy the same damn thing on a Walmart shelf, half price, and still look sexy, just as sexy as those models on TV.
He hates these cans!
I don't need no designer tag to make my man want me. You might think I'm trashy, a little too hardcore, but in my neck of the woods, I'm just a girl next door. 'Cause I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my rains, and I say, hey, y'all, and yeehaw.
Relax. Alright? My old man is a television repairman. Got this ultimate set of tools. I can fix it.
Daniel song. So here's to all my sisters.
Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going? We lost a couple. Get your butts back in here. How we doing on the sound level? Let me see. There we go. I think we're okay. Y'all let me know in the chat if we're not okay on the music volume. But got a special guest here today. This is my buddy Dave. And what, we've known each other since 99, right before Nicole was born.
Yeah, 98, 99.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. Since 1999, basically my brother.
Family, whether you like him or not.
Family, whether we like him or not. He is the one that went on the 30-day road trip with me. He's been up in Cleveland for a while. Also went with me when we went and bought the RV. So, funny story, somebody asked, and thank you all for clicking in. Really appreciate it. Somebody asked earlier, did we get the new toy? And the answer is yes. And we started to do an unboxing video, and we realized that we fucking suck at doing an unboxing video. And then we went and watched an unboxing video and can link it to you. But
if a train wreck and a dumpster fire had a baby.
That was that attempted unboxing video. But
technically it did get unboxed.
See, here's the funny thing. Right next to my house on this side is two vacant lots, and it's the common area, and it's where the mailboxes are and everything. And we're kind of a front porch community. So we sit on the front porch, and everybody every day goes to walk their dogs or to go get their mail. And it's, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? That's our neighborhood. But when Dave was renting a room from me, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah. He
came home one day with a couple of little drones. And after a couple of attempts, he got it, get 15, 20 feet off the ground. And then the wind took it and threw it over the back restraining wall over there. And then I had the other one in the garage and got it up about 3 feet off the ground, a little left, a little right. and then flew it straight into the wall and broke a propeller blade, which we never could figure out how to swap. So 3 years later, we decided that the problem was we just didn't spend enough money on it. And it's not big enough. So if we're gonna wreck it, we might as well wreck it. But yeah, it's got like 4 different cameras and then the main camera. And it supposedly got well, not supposedly, it does have a follow you feature, so we can have it hooked up. We can drive, 36 miles an hour?
Scotty can be riding a bicycle through a flower patch with it like circling around him.
And hitting baby seals.
And hitting baby seals with clubs.
Yeah. And not only will it follow me, it'll also circle. So when we're clubbing baby seals,
you can get a
we can get all 360 degree view
and
of
I think
the
it's
blood.
also it's got a 180 degree gimbal, like it'll point down 180 degrees. 180 degrees?
I don't know. So we're going out to
so that
bust.
would be up and down, all the way up and down.
But we can't fly it on federally owned land?
No. So I think the thing is that some of the people that have gone into national parks and then made video in the national parks and then put it on a channel that was monetized got contacted by Department of Agriculture or something crazy like that, and they were like, "Hey man, you owe us money, we want a piece of it since you're using." And then they had to do the request permission to film, and it just turned into a nightmare for them. And they were just like, all right, so then we're filming.
So the good thing is, and the other good thing is if I just put in copyrighted music, their percentage is nothing. So fuck them.
Roger that, man. Yeah.
What are the advantages of that drone as opposed to that other drone? I don't know. I looked and looked. One of the things that I like is it's got much easier to control controllers, supposedly. And when our channel turns more into a travel channel, it'll be great to go some of the places that we're going and send it up. I think it's going to add a whole different. It's going to add a whole different viewpoint to what we're doing. Yeah. And if not for the channel, at least for my private pictures. But it's going to be pretty exciting. We're pretty excited about it. You just got a new camera.
Yeah.
And the only thing I think we're missing then is a GoPro. And then we can do some cool travel stuff. Yeah. So we're excited about it. Yeah. We're excited about it. Hey, cool, Celine, how you doing, brother?
Cool shit, man.
Ah, cool. So thanks for everybody that came in. You and Dave make 20. Let's go.
Let's go. Quit fucking around.
Quit fucking around. Let's go. All right. Actually, I don't have that much crypto news. And again, but I will ask you, because it's that part of the video. If I can get you to follow me over on Twitter at ScottyP1063. Right now, we're doing our Sunday streams, and if Tyler stays out of the game for a little bit, I might try to fill in a little bit during the week, but that requires work. But, hey, we all do what we can, right? But you guys follow me over there, because I only do videos every now and then, but we post a lot of crypto stuff and a lot of other stuff here on the Twitter page as well. And in case you didn't read the other day, I have going total nonconformist. I am not conforming to the good morning tweets. It's Buenos Tacos, and we're going to see if we can get that to catch on as a salutatory greeting. Oh, wait, I guess I need to... There. That's the hard part.
What's the hard part?
Remembering, I'm going to go over here. I've got this background stuff going.
Are you still?
Now I'm on the screen. See?
Are you still live? Talking to people?
I am.
Over the interwebs net?
I am. Yeah. All right. So anyway, there. So news-wise, there wasn't that much, really. I know we'll talk about what the title of the video is here in a second, and then a little Olympus news, because we got a couple of people that are newbies that are going to need some help. I helped somebody over the phone last night, so it wasn't that hard. Really, the only thing that caught my eye on the crypto news this morning, Justin Sun steps down from Tron to join the Grenada government. Grenada.
Okay. Moving on.
Grenada. Now, back when I was in the Army in 1982 was when I guess there were like 5 soldiers from Cuba, a chicken, and a one-legged, chimpanzee took over the island of Grenada. And then Clint Eastwood and Heartbreak Ridge and 5 members of a platoon went in and defeated the Cubans. But when I was in the Army, I don't know if I ever told you this, I actually got picketed. I was stationed at, isn't there anymore, in New Jersey, Fort Monmouth, at the West Point Prep School there. And coming back onto the campus, I got picketed because of the U.S. involvement down in Grenada. But the good news is they'll never be taken over again, not as long as Justin's son is involved in the government.
I mean, it just seems like everything Justin's son has ever been involved in, other than some price action, you know, I mean, really, it's just been a nothing burger. So I don't see why it's even news. I mean, I see why it's news.
No, I mean,
So scroll down a little bit, because he says, you know, he's not retiring to a little fishing village to enjoy a quiet life off his crypto riches. Instead, he's flying to Geneva, Switzerland. Son will join the government of Grenada as its new full-time ambassador to the World Trade Organization. All right, so he's just taking a position. He's gonna get he's gonna get his palms greased. He's gonna get to grease some palms, man. I mean, that's not, well, we're on the internet, so I probably shouldn't say that, because that's maybe whatever. But
allegedly,
business as usual for people, you know, in those.
Well, I mean, I guess the only reason I bring it up is because it's such a nothing burger.
Yeah,
it's such.
That's a great reason to bring things up.
Yeah, right.
In my opinion.
Hey,
it's almost the Seinfeld.
The stuff that you can't get on other channels,
the shit you can't find
we serve it by the spoonful here. But
you want to supersize that?
But just to show you how nothing this whatever is that he's joining, this council.
Just to add to the nothingness.
Yeah, just to add more nothingness. Nothingness plus nothingness equals
nothingness on more.
Equals buy my shitcoin. Oh God, my God.
So where were you going with that?
Nowhere. I just like to make fun of Justin's son because he sucks.
I mean,
dick.
hey, look, dude made a bunch of money, so
yeah,
cool. Whatever, made more money than me, so
yeah,
I can't fault him.
Let's see what the guys are talking about here.
Join the government of Grenada. Well, no way, Justin's son.
We all want to know if you're gonna make it, Scotty.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, that's right. Cancer boy.
I think I'll be all right.
I
think you're gonna make it.
Depends on what they find in my house.
Yeah. All right. So here's an update, and thank you so much for asking. Unless you were asking about my portfolio, which yes, we're all gonna.
That's what I thought it was originally. I'm like, yeah, man. It's it's just a dip. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just a dip.
It's cool, man.
Here's the deal.
Your bags.
This week I have the second pre-procedure meeting, which is technically a series of tests to make sure that I can undergo the surgery. That's the 23rd, but the surgery itself is not scheduled till January 17th, and then a follow-up 2 weeks after that. December 30th, I have a procedure scheduled where they're supposed to put a camera where a camera was never designed to go.
Get
it. A camera up my assology procedure.
Wouldn't you rather just die from it
than having a camera?
I mean, they are going to knock you out, I guess. So as long as they knock
they're
you out.
going to knock me out, yeah.
Who cares what they're going to do, right?
Well, no. I mean, I care. I mean...
If they're going to knock you out, what do you care? You're not going to be there.
I don't want to be abused.
You're not going to be there. So, you know.
I don't want to be molested.
I get it, but you're not going to be there.
I want film. But
because you'll never know.
Because I'll never know,
you'll
right?
Never fucking know.
But after the after the procedure on the 17th, it's a 2-week follow-up, and then they'll tell me what's going on from there. And it's either, hey, make sure you come in and see us every so often, or hey, get your shit in order. Or more than likely, if it is something, it's more of, hey, we got a couple of months. We got a couple of different things we need to do to you afterwards, and then you're on your way. But right now, we're scheduled to pick up the RV on Groundhog Day. And then we kind of go from there. Appropriately so. Groundhog Day. And it'll go over and over and over and over. And then we put the house on the market. But other than that, yeah, man, everything's going.
Yeah, so let me add a little clarification to that for the viewer's pleasure. Dude, it's going to be one of two things, man. They're going to go in, they're going to be like, hey, dude, it was a blah, blah, blah. We got it. Good to go. See you in 10 years for your next oil change. Or whatever. Or... it's going to be like, hey man, we need to do a couple months worth of shit, and we'll get it handled. They've come such a long way with what they can do, especially with early detection kids. That's the message.
That's the message. Right? Early detection.
Yeah,
So, but I mean, we'll see. It's probably nothing. But I always like to joke anyway, because it makes people always go, Scott, you need to have positive thoughts. And I have positive thoughts. I just like
How much more unprepared could you be for the negative things that will eventually happen in life, right?
Right.
To have just positive thoughts, boy, you ain't wearing a helmet. You know what I mean? You better put your fucking helmet on. This shit's coming.
So let's talk about the market.
Man, Ohm. Get on Ohm.
You want to get on Ohm?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
We were talking about Ohm earlier, so we'll come to the thumbnail here in a second. Hang on.
Canadian chicks.
Grenadian chicks.
Who are,
who are crawling over me. I'm right. What? Celine? Imagine the Grenadian chicks who are crawling all over me right now, I assume is what you're saying. All over I'm.
Right now. You okay? You cool, man?
He's a cool guy. You'll like him. You'll get a chance to talk to him when we're on the road. Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric, this is Dave. Dave, that's Eric.
What's up, Eric? My friend.
All right,
see, so I have a friend already.
You have a friend already.
He called me friend.
And Cryptocurrent, you didn't meet him. You didn't go to Miami with us. That's James. That's Tyler's old editor.
Okay, yeah, cool.
We were talking about him when we were there visiting. Dave was with me the first time that we went to that I went out to Chico. All right, well let's talk about Ohm then. Let's talk about Ohm. Because I didn't bother to open up the right thing. Hang on a second.
This is fast-paced, exciting.
Right? And it goes fast. So, Dave, tell them about yourself, man, while I'm looking for shit.
Right. Now, can I see that screen?
Right now, no, they're seeing Lake Tahoe.
That would be way more.
They're seeing you in Lake Tahoe.
Gotcha. Oh, Tahoe. So, my biggest question on Ohm was, all right, so there's a version to, if you're staked in Ohm right now, and you've got S-Ohm, right? That's when you stake Ohm, you get S-Ohm, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if you got SOHM, everything's business as usual until you unstake. Once you unstake, you still have OHM, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then the only way to go back into the staking is the gOHM.
Or you can go into the version 2 staking. You can still do the regular staking.
Now I'm completely lost because we spent 45 minutes talking about gOHM.
All right.
And this is the first I've heard of whatever you just said. So I'm out.
You can leave
Peace
it.
out.
No, hang on.
No, I'm kidding. But I thought that was important information. For me, it was because if you... Am I getting ahead of...
No, go ahead.
You on this? Because you go back to stake again, you buy gOHM, right?
Correct.
And that's what you have custody of. And then you receive rewards in the form of
SOHM.
SOHM, which you'll get when you sell your gOHM. Alright, so you take your OHM, you stake it into gOHM on version 2, Olympus DAO, and your gOHM doesn't change. You're not receiving rewards in gOHM, you're receiving rewards in SOHM, but the SOHM is irrelevant until you sell your gOHM for it. And now you got SOHM.
All right.
Now you've got OHM.
So let's...
Right?
All right.
You
have your
see
OHM.
where my confusion lies.
You have your OHM. So, Miss Joni, you've not done the migration yet. So what you're going to do is the same as what Miss Alex did last night over the phone. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. But you're going to go... Oh, and also Miss Angela and Miss Hannah and Miss Avery. This is what you guys are going to do. I'm going to cue the video to this point right here when I send it to you. All right, so when you go in, if you are still staked in version 1, you're going to see that all this is deactivated. Am I back on? No, I'm not. All right. So splice here. That part never happened. All right. So if you are currently staked in version 1, you're going to see that's blank. You're going to see that your staked balance is not increasing. Never fear, says the OHM Discord. They are still accumulating. They're just not reflecting in version 1. Okay, so now what you're going to do is if you come over here and you hit the staked button, the wrapped button, and you're going to switch it from staked OHM to gOHM. So the gOHM stands for governance. And then you're going to see that the price is much higher than in a regular OHM because what it's doing is it's taking the current index and multiplying it by the current price to give you the price of the gOHM. Now, when you do that, you're going to get X amount of gOHM. The number of gOHM that you're going to get for that particular stake position is not going to increase or with the staking rewards. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and just switch it from the SOHM to the gOHM. And you're going to approve it, and then you can swap it over. Now, my understanding from talking to Miss Alex on the phone last night is when she went to this screen, if you, now, Miss Joni, this is what you need, and Avery and Hannah and Angela, this is what you girls need to do. When you go to this screen, you're going to get an automatic pop-up. To the best of my knowledge, it says, hey, you got shit that needs to go to the new version 2. Do you want to do that now? And then you click yes, and then you do it. All right?
Makes sense.
That option was not available. And then it goes into version 2 when you do that.
So now at least it's prompting you down
Yes.
the right path
Yeah.
instead of you having to fish for it.
Now, if you want to turn it into gOHM, that's where you're going to come to the wrapped button, and you're going to switch it from here to here, and then just follow the clicks. Now, you're going to have X amount of gOHM, but if you come over here to the staked button, you're still going to see your staked balance increasing.
Now, are you going to see it in... You're only going to see it in SOHM, though, not in gOHM.
Correct.
Okay.
You're only going to see it in SOHM, not in gOHM. Now, one of the advantages, and Dave sent me about a month ago before he got back down here, sent me a video of a YouTuber whose voice I couldn't stand, and so I didn't listen real closely. But if I would have listened to him, this would have made a whole lot more sense then, if I'd have just endured it. But the advantage of this is you only have so many gOHM. And so if you sell it, when it comes to that point, if you sell it as gOHM, you're not going to have a taxable event every time that you get new SOHMs.
Yeah, every time you get a reward, you have a taxable event, right? And in this case, it's what, every how many hours?
8 hours, every 8 hours.
Every 8 hours, you have a taxable event doing it through staked OHM without the gOHM.
Correct.
So now, the gOHM is basically your currency to buy back your your staked OHM with the rewards added to it. It's only one taxable event,
and your value is going to go up just because of the of what you hold. Now, it will save you on the back end when you go to sell it, if you sell it as gOHM. If you convert it back to SOHM and sell it as SOHM, then you're going to face that same taxable event issue, because then it's gone from this many SOHM to this many SOHM. Then you're going to have the...
Okay, I was just thinking that. I was just like, oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
so if you sell it...
That makes more sense, because I was thinking, well, does it matter really if you're paying a taxable event every 8 hours, or if you just pay...
We are only paying capital gains taxes on the holding as a whole, instead of you keep getting this many and now you're getting this many free, and then you're paying a capital gains tax, but your acquisition cost was zero. And doing it this way, just the value of your holding goes up, and you're only paying a capital gains tax instead of having to go through and figure all that other stuff.
Yeah, and if you can hold it for longer than 12 months, obviously.
Yeah, in short term.
You get a short. So I think it's probably fair to say that we are in no way, shape, or form accountants or financial advisors or anything like that. It's just like kind of like a layman's take of, does it appear to be better? I'm sure. Certainly talk to your accountant, I would say.
From an accounting standpoint, from a crypto standpoint, I believe what I am reading is that all of the liquidity is going to be in gOHM, because why wouldn't you put it there?
Sure.
No hassle.
Right.
So that's where the liquidity is going to be on the markets. Theoretically, allegedly, that's what they're saying. Now, what about the price action that we've been seeing this week? To me, it was sexy. I went back in for a little bit. We'll see what happens. But
you're on higher high watch right now. Yeah. You can't grab a higher high on the 4 hours. Then
I don't care about that.
Like a move. I know. Well, you care about price, don't you? What a possibility.
Oh, where's
what
the
are
previous?
The possibilities?
Where's the previous price action? Oh well. We saw some action where it went all the way down under $300 over the weekend. So what was driving that? More people selling than buying. Next question. But why?
Why?
Why is simple.
You know, here's the conundrum, though, right? In order for somebody to sell, somebody's got to buy. So, are there more people selling than buying? Because for every sale, there's a buyer.
It's who initiates, yeah. Yes. But there's a couple of reasons, in my opinion, that we've seen the price action over the last couple of weeks that we have down to here. Most recently, where the sharper decline is. Damn, I got something stuck in my throat.
Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be all right. There were a couple of things that started happening with the migration, and unless you went into the Discord, it was really confusing. The answer in Discord is, hey, if you haven't migrated over yet, you're fine. Shit is still accruing. You're not missing any rebases. They're still stacking up. Well, why do I want gOHM over SOHM, or SOHM over ROHM, or POHM, or whatever OHM, with all these initials? And it was very confusing. In Discord, like I said, the answers, even though they were very clear, were a little disconcerting still. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. That never worked for me as a kid.
Man, no.
Never worked for me as an employee. It never worked for me as a boss. Don't worry about things. Everything's going to be hunky-dory.
Just because. Don't you
just because.
Concern yourself with that.
And that concerned me. And I'm one of the ones trying to grasp it and understand it. And I'm going into Discord and I'm getting confused. And people that didn't even bother going into Discord, all they're seeing is price action going down. And then one of the wallets that a lot of people watch sold some rewards, because he hadn't sold very many since this whole thing started back in the spring. And then a whole lot of people freaked out and sold some more. It looks like things, now that the migration is over, it looks like things are settling down a little bit. So that's good. Dave says it's still going down to 250. I say we're going back. I say we're going to 900.
You got confirmation points and you got invalidation points.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for the tip. Certainly didn't have to do that.
So you need to, on the 4 hour, you need to break that 415-ish, and then you might have a little bit of upside, maybe up to 600-ish, in my opinion. And if you don't break that 415-ish, man, I'll see you at 255.
Let's see what you guys are talking about. Eric understood you, Celine. Yeah, good old Justin's son, right?
Justin's son.
Where are we? You got your $300 range ohm target. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. And then I fucking missed it. But I did go back into Clima when it went under 300, so I'm happy about that. Only because, well, I sold enough. I took profits. I took profits at a higher point. Obviously, I wish now, looking back, I wish I'd have taken more. And I put some of those profits back into play too soon and lost some there. Still, I bet I'm about 50% stable coin right now.
Hey, if somebody has gOHM, do they still need to wrap it, or is it?
If it's gOHM, it is wrapped.
It is wrapped if it's gOHM.
Yes.
For Jack.
Oh, thank you. See, that's what I need. Is I always miss these questions.
Well, take advantage of it while I'm sitting here.
Absolutely.
I'm out of here in about 30 minutes.
All right, my ass has just been lazy getting stuff done today. Okay, good girl. Share your screen. Am I not sharing my screen anymore? Okay, that was before I did. Oh my God, thanks for explaining the gOHM. Well, do you know what? If that explanation did it for you, you may be more confused than when this stream started.
Tron to 0.
So you want gOHM over SOHM. Oh man, I almost, if I would have understood the screen better when it was down under 300, I was going to do some more 9-9ing there, but I didn't.
Yeah, did you see where Carlos was talking to Alexander? He said gOHM has liquidity now on other chains. You can sell it on those chains.
Okay. Is Avalanche where it's getting the main volume? I think that's where it originated. But thank you so much, Michael, for the tip. I really appreciate it. Buenos tacos, brothers, and to you, my brother. Yeah, the AMM are the buyers and the prices going down. Where do you cash out your own? On Ethereum? Well, he was just saying that there's been a lot more liquidity added. Look on, here's, for y'all that don't know this, or that are newer, or for my newer folks that we got into crypto, you can always go to the token over on CoinGecko, and you can click on markets, and it'll show you where it's being traded. It'll show you where the most volume is. It'll show you what trading pair is getting the most volume. Like gOHM here is getting Uniswap version 3. And so all you got to do is click on that trading pair, and it'll take you straight to it. It'll take you straight to it. That way you don't ever have to worry about getting caught in one of those scam tokens. But it'll always show you where to trade it on CoinGecko. Let's see, any other questions? Rome took a hit, man. Of course, after I added, after the price went up is when it took the hit. If I'd have just left alone, I'd been fine.
If you had a nickel for every time that happened. Man.
Oh my God, I'd have a lot of nickels.
Hold a bag. Hold a small bag. Everything you touch, man, hold a small bag. Right?
I like how you said that. Very PC. What did I say? The first time I've ever been accused of being politically correct.
I was gonna say, the fuck did you say? Tron to zero.
Tron to zero. Buy my shitcoin, he says. I like the APY on Rome. I mean, it's an interactive game. So if it's something that to really benefit from the token, you need to be very active in the game. I don't have the attention span for that, number one. And number two, we're getting to hit the road in a couple of weeks on this road trip anyway. But I mean, I like the idea of Rome, it being a game. It's just not for me. Plus it's backed by a lot of the own people.
Are you talking about playing the game, or are you talking about the asset?
Well, both, but more the asset itself.
Playing the game, I'm not interested in, but
but a lot of people are, and that's why a lot of them buy the token to interact with the game.
I would think you would want to find the crypto games with the most action.
Well, the Rome campaign starts next week.
I guess it's really more about headroom than it is about action, current action. I don't know.
So someone with a wallet. Oh, someone with a wallet that a lot of people watch. Yeah. Oh! Over on Twitter. And so somebody can capture this right now. So, first of all, if you guys haven't seen this, there's my dog. Everybody else talks about how their dog wakes them up early in the morning. There's my dog. It's almost noon. What was I gonna? But our least favorite fat YouTuber, crypto YouTuber, is a weak ass motherfucker. Was that PC?
Here we go. Here we go.
And I can't find where it is now. But what a weak ass person someone is. Fat Boy starts off one of his streams last week, making fun. Here it is. Making fun of Tyler's situation the other day, where, he got a little emotional and he ended up having to, he had a hard time getting through it. But anyway, this fat motherfucker starts off his stream making fun of him. Now, if you remember a couple of months back, Fat Motherfucker got his feelings really, really hurt when Tyler called him a fat motherfucker. And then they got into an agreement where they just weren't going to say shit about each other. So it was a really weak-ass bitch attempt by you, Bit Boy. Pretty low class, even for you, motherfucker. So motherfuck you, Bit Boy.
Yeah, I mean, just a shitty thing to do
I mean,
to another person. I don't know that motherfucker in him is really, the way to...
It's weak. All you got to do
it
is...
seems like the same thing he was doing, you know what I mean?
You go in, but I wasn't
Just
calling...
being a...
Well, I'm just calling him out for being a piece of trash.
It's true, man. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we go down...
Shitty fucking thing to say about other people.
Let's go down and trip people walking on crutches. Well, I mean, you don't make fun of somebody's medical situation. That's a weak-ass bitch.
Yeah. Get it.
All right. Let's see what you guys
Scotty, you should really love him, man.
I love him like a hemorrhoid. Love you like a hemorrhoid. P2E tokens.
Fun boy crypto.
Rome is stacking fast. Yeah, I mean, what's the APY on Rome now? It just didn't do any good when it was like all of a sudden worth.
What about Z, man? Let's pimp Z so we can dump it.
For y'all that don't know, Dave's joking. He's joking.
You guys gotta get some of this shit.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Fucking going to the moon. Strap your moon boots on, bitches.
Oh wait, it's not on there. It's on Centrifuge. I don't have Centrifuge loaded. But it's 11% every 5 days right now. 204,000% APY. So, I mean, I like that. What's the volume? 3 million. Appears to be all selling. But maybe people will get back in for the game. I don't know. Reminds me of school on Sunday. No fucking class. Amen. So we talked about the migration. And Miss Joni, does that help? I mean, actually, like I said, I just went into the app page. And for me, it's different. But Alex went into the app page last night and says, it says, do you want to migrate to V3? And she said, well, yeah. And so click, done. And then if you want to go into gOHM, you just hit the wrap. That's for people that came in late. What else? Chico is the best. BitBoy can only talk about Cardano and XRP. Yep.
Cardano.
Wow.
Stablecoin.
All right. Well, that was really all the news that I had. Is there any crypto comedy coming? Are there any altcoins that you guys want to ask? And just so you know, Dave is the one that originally got me into crypto.
Hi. That's me.
And then disappeared during the bear market.
Market.
Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, brother?
What? Hey, you know me, man. I like to buy at the top.
Buy green, sell red.
Panic sell about 75% of the way down.
So are there any altcoins? We got what? We got 15 minutes. Any altcoins that you guys want to put on our radar? Oh. Let me actually do, before we do that, while y'all are thinking about that, since there's a 20-second delay. There is a 20-second delay. Here's Z. And man, I was so pissed. I missed it at 16, and then it'll come back down to 16.
Did you ever look on the on Dex Tools to see who that buyer was that jacked it up 20%?
There was like 4 buyers. It was all bots or contracts. But when it went down to 16 cents, right here, 3 ETH, several different purchases totaling 3 Ethereum is this candle.
Yeah.
I got music,
price,
I got music going already.
16.
But only 3 ETH is what drove that up there. So if it is something that you're going to go into, make sure that you're doing smaller purchases because there's just not very much liquidity there. And just even small purchases drive it up big. So y'all be careful of that one.
What's its 24-hour trading volume?
According to that,
171,000. Yeah, that's skinny.
Yeah, the order books are real skinny. Yeah.
You should go into Cardano. Guys, hey, don't forget to buy Cardano.
Don't do that on my fucking channel, man. You start your own channel.
Start your own channel.
Here on this channel, fuck Cardano. We hate Cardano. Sell, sell, sell.
Price action. We don't need no.
How much volume here? Yeah, less than 200 grand.
Yeah.
So anyway, if that is something that you're looking at, make sure you do it in small purchases. What do I think of Mox? Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, my brother? Mox. Let's take a look at Mox. Or is that Moxie, or is there one called Mox? There's one called Mox.
A Mox on your house.
A Mox upon your house. I don't know, man.
It's a bunch of question marks. A bunch of question marks with no circulating supply, 0 24-hour trade. Dude, that's a great fucking project, man. You need to jump on that. You need to go 100%. Don't puss out on this, man. Fucking take this shit down.
Balls! Balls
Balls deep, man. Get it. Mox. You heard it here. ScottyP Crypto.
No! You did not hear that.
ScottyP Crypto. Mox. YOLO. Dude, you know what, though? It's shit like that that makes you $1 trillion.
Well, that's scary. Nothing on their website. Dude, I'm gonna say.
Wait, look at go down to the price action here. What the fuck was that? God, it's been around for a while, hasn't it?
It's been around since
It's just
October
gone,
of 2018.
Yeah,
all right,
gone.
dude. Yeah, no, it's dead.
Come on.
Come on.
Man.
Unless you're talking about Moxie. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he might be like, you fucking idiot, man. I was talking.
I know that's been dead since 2018, bitch. I'm talking about Moxie.
About that. Who the hell do you think I am?
I like the Moxie. I like the Moxie play. And only because Samuel Reed.
Is the best. Chico is the best, man.
Yeah, Tyler's freaking awesome. Awesome guy. Awesome
dude,
person.
Man.
Awesome calls. Amoxicillin. Oh.
Flux, pretty ugly chart.
So I'm going to say Mox, as you asked it. No, I don't even need...
Careless Whispers. Right on, Carlos. See, Carlos heard it.
Yeah, he could.
The Careless Whispers saxophone to the sexy price of Z.
That's crypto porn.
Meant to the Moxie. Word correct. Not out yet, Scotty.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man. The last 5 minutes.
That last 5 minutes, just ignore
Don't
that
worry
part.
about any of that shit. Amoxicillin. Yes. Keep your yourself.
I like the Moxie play, but only because Samuel Reed was pimping it on Twitter and in Discord. So, and I don't know. I just put the link to their Twitter, but you can go to their website. I do not know if the whitelist thing is over. I assume that it is, but go and you can click on this right here. Go to their website and see if it's still live. I think it is. I did not ever do with the Moxie play. I never did do the Atari play. I know some of y'all did. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get over in my head that Atari in the world of crypto is bringing absolutely nothing except their name. And then that right there is when all that noise started.
Dude, name is everything, man. Are you kidding? Branding in the new world of crypto. Don't you want to own some Nike sneaker NFTs in the metaverse, dude?
No, I really don't.
Well, fuck, man, you'll be left behind on that. Hey, what you got any thoughts on Diatom DAO?
Diatom DAO is actually my favorite Avenger. My favorite adventure, right up there with Black Widow.
All right, well, never mind then.
Diatom, is that a new one? I'm assuming.
I don't know. It's somewhere on the chat.
Yeah, no. I mean, I got that.
Oh, oh, you were asking that, not me. Never mind. It's got a cool fucking symbol. I like green.
Diatom whitelist. What do they do? Let's take a look.
Is it a DeFi?
Well, everything that P's standing up or sitting down now calls himself DeFi.
Okay. I mean,
even shit on Binance Chain. So interesting. I don't know anything about it, but what I am gonna do is put it over there, and I'm gonna check it out later this afternoon. But let's see what Magic 8 Ball says. Diatom DAO says, ooh. Diatom says, don't buy.
You asked.
Stay away, man. Stay away. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, Alexandra. That's the first time I've heard about it. But, and so it's with Ocean, or it's on Ocean. Ocean Protected, a DAO to power proven, measurable, scalable solutions. I don't know, man. It sounds
weird.
like a lot of
other DAOs do that too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so unique.
A lot of, the good words, which it's all about word.
Okay, so this is in the vein of 50 whales to jumpstart a plastic-free ocean. This is like clean energy, save the planet kind of thing. I don't have a judgment on that. That's cool. Fuck, if you can do it while doing this, why not, right? But I don't know.
It's basically a charity token.
Yeah. And plastic removed, reward multiplier. I mean, if you get rewards, what do the charts look like, man? What's the fucking asset look like? Okay,
so for me, I'm out.
Sorry.
And for 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball, they're out.
I mean, 8 Ball said don't do it, so.
So why are we even looking now?
Don't count on it, it said.
So it just came out yesterday. Man, no, I couldn't do that, man.
So in other words, it's going to moon tomorrow.
So yeah, since I said no.
It's going to go 9,000%.
90 million%.
There's going to be 500 billion in liquidity all of a sudden. You could fucking sell it at market and take down $17 million on that trade with $14.
Or you can also do this. So watch your ass. You could be you could be Hans Gruber also there. So watch out. Ooh, and I didn't get a copyright notification there either.
It could do one of two things.
Yeah, it can do one of two things. It can either go up or it can go down.
You know, my prediction is it's going to do one of two things.
I'm out at 42K or lower. JK, do you mean
What?
Do you mean when Bitcoin gets to 42, your timeout, you're taking your ball and going home?
Is that what you said?
That's what I think JK said. I'm verifying.
Dude, really?
I'm verifying.
Good Lord, man. What are you thinking?
You fucking pussy!
You're supposed to fucking sell on red, dude. I made that mistake for a long time. You know? Intellectually, it makes sense. Well, don't sell on red because you're down. I mean, what, you think Bitcoin's done, right? It's over?
I don't know.
It's the end of the world.
But let's talk about it.
Bitcoin.
Oh, thank you.
Kick
Thank
it.
you so much, JK.
Dude.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about the thumbnail. Which is what's going on with the market. Thank you so much again, JK. Merry Christmas to all of you guys too. Or whatever you may celebrate. Is the market over?
Well, I would caveat this whole conversation with saying nobody knows what the market's going to do. However,
Yeah, I mean, you know, what is the market going to do? There's a lot of people that are saying, you heard the song. You gotta let me know which one it was, Miss Joni. There's a lot of people that are saying it's already over.
I mean,
there's a lot of people
why?
saying extended cycle.
So my whole thing, me personally, is it's over. Okay, why? I don't hear one good argument for why it would be over. I hear a zillion good arguments for zoom out. It's fucking parabolic. It's mathematically designed to increase forever.
But we're talking about during the 4-year cycle is what we're talking about, though.
You can't.
So for this particular leg of the cycle is what is the conversation.
Oh, are we going bear market? I don't.
Are we going? Yeah.
What's a bear market now? I mean, what did we do? 50%? Right? 50, 60? Maybe 70%?
Yeah, but that sure happened quick.
Just months ago.
That happened quick.
Yeah, but it still went there, right?
Yeah.
It's the dip. So, I mean, so if that's not a bear market, going down 60%, let's say, what is a bear market? Is 30% a bear market?
Or is that just a bear cycle? But, I mean, you know.
They're happening quick. I mean, what, 5-6 months? They're down and out. And
yeah, and Benjamin Cohen, yeah, he's saying, you know, spring, summer. Crown does not think that it's over. I've seen a lot of people that have already said it's been over. You just fucking missed it.
Man, dude, I'm going to be one of these. Me personally, I'm going to be one of these people that there is no more over. There's going to be dips, but that's where.
So the 4-year cycle's out the window, then, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I see. I disagree.
I hear it. I know.
I disagree, but.
I mean,
Celine agrees with you,
havings
and he's my friend, and he's agreeing with you.
Smart. What do you want me to say, man? You know, man, he's probably got like $126, just like me. You know what I mean?
But you know, the whole bear thing. You know, what are we talking about? We're talking about an 80% retrace. Are we going to see an
88% retrace?
I think we will.
The perfect buy.
2017 is a stone age away from 2022. We gonna let one coin wreck us?
Well, yeah, that's a whole other discussion right there. But, yeah, I don't see it.
Well, what they're saying is that the cycle is going to. They're going to be less parabolic, and
it all depends on what time frame you're looking at too. Less parabolic.
We're still early
on the 5-minute or on the monthly. I'm not asking you. You know, I'm not saying what do you care about personally, but when somebody says that it's less parabolic, On the hourly, it could be massively parabolic. It just depends on what kind of price action are you playing.
Well,
long term,
we tend to look
it'll
at the
level
bigger.
out.
We tend to look at the
Once
bigger.
everybody agrees that it's valuable, then yeah, it's going to level out, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. So, you know, I guess it all depends on your point of view.
Yeah, man.
Me personally, I went 50-50. I took profits on about 50%. Reinvested some of it too soon. Still holding on to the other stuff, but we'll see, man. I guess we'll see. I guess the main message is you're not going to find these answers on YouTube.
Well, you're not going to find an answer to that question anyway, because
until you're looking in the rearview mirror,
who knows
we should have
what
known.
it can do.
Yeah, we should have known when this happened.
At any time now or in the future, it could go parabolic tomorrow, up or down, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what song Miss Joni's talking about.
But I just think the propensity for it to just continue. It's literally the fastest adoption of technology in human history, right? Blockchain.
Hang on a sec.
Yep.
I need to. No, you keep talking. I'm just gonna.
Keep talking. But now I don't have anything to say.
This one, Joni? The name of this song is Redneck Rich.
Redneck Rich.
If that's the one you're talking about. I don't know, man. I tend to think that we have not had our last hoorah this particular run. I just think this run is going to run till spring or May.
No, I see what you're saying. You're getting to a blow-off top, but that's, I think the bear cycles are going to be, I mean, I think what happened earlier this year was kind of a blow-off top in its own way.
Well, it was.
I know it wasn't a massive blow-off top of the quote-unquote cycle, but I think since the cycles are changing overall, then the halving will always have an effect, right? I don't know how much.
Yeah.
Oh shit, am I allowed to say that on the world internet webs?
I said variant once and I wasn't even talking about it and my video got blocked.
Okay, so this video might get blocked since I just said it.
What, because you said COVID?
Yeah.
Don't say COVID. Or vax. Instead of saying vaccine, we say broadband.
Brock, what about vaccine? I'm just trying to word associate a little bit stronger.
Well, don't,
Broccoli.
man, don't. All right, hang on. Crazy Investor says, B&B looks bullish as, you know what? Good, man. I hope you make a lot of money on it. I hope you make a lot of money on it. I wouldn't fuck her with your dick.
Well, what's the deal with that, man? How are you so...
Me personally?
Right?
I just...
I mean, isn't 2x, 2x, 3x, 3x?
The king of my castle, boss of my time, and there's still some things new money can't buy, like that gravel drive off an
there's plenty of money to be made everywhere. Why would I go there when I can make the same money somewhere else but not have...
Dirty hands.
Yeah. I mean, it's like... I mean, that's just me. That's why I'll never buy Cardano. That's why I would never buy XRP. See, I don't... But Crazy Investor, I wish you the best of luck in that. It's just I wouldn't. That's not me. The herd is much more tuned to what is happening. The basic supply and demand metric wins all day, every day. Yes, sir. However, didn't the bull moon just start? Didn't the new?
Yeah, last night, man. Bang. I think so.
So, hey, here we are in the new...
Hold on, let me check. I got it.
All right, I'm going to go get another drink. Dave, entertain our guests.
I'm just going to sit here and look at my computer. We need a bigger office, dude.
Well, this office was plenty big when I was the only motherfucker in.
All right. Yeah, that's true. True story. All right, guests. So, what am I supposed to be looking at again? Oh, that's right. Full moon cycle. So, I don't know, you guys all know about the full moon? The moon phases? Let's talk JK. We were talking a little bit earlier. I don't know, probably from this time point we're at right now, maybe 20 minutes ago? Maybe 30 minutes ago, we were talking he actually went into a pretty detailed explanation of what's up with it. It's actually it's better, right? Because it can save you from taxable events. We're not accountants and financial advisors. Blah 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 blah.
See, not so easy, is it? Excuse me.
I don't know, man. There is a bear market, to be honest. Need some good accumulation, dude. Seems like right now is a good time to accumulate. If you're not DCAing accumulation as well as taking profits, right? I mean, we are in a pretty heavy local downtrend, I guess, what they call it. The crypto people call it.
A downturn?
Downtrend.
A correction.
Local downtrend correction. I don't know if it's exactly a correction. Is it?
I don't know.
I guess any downturn is a correction. Oh, where's the
predicting future market by reading cow intros? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Let's do it. Chicken bones, man.
Chicken bones. Actually, at Magic
There's
Game
got to
Bar-
be a chicken bone roller online somewhere. We've got to find that.
Let's see if we can
Hey,
roll this.
somebody try find a chicken bone roller online and shoot the link over.
Chicken
please.
bone. What?
Chicken bone roller. Random chicken bone roller. No.
Instant pot chicken bone broth.
Dude, we're getting a lot of recipes.
A lot of recipes.
For stock and
Okay, well, any voodoo members,
Chicken
any
bone
members out
prediction.
there that are into voodoo,
chicken bone
please
prediction.
send us your links.
Chicken bone prediction. Try that, man.
Chicken
bone prediction.
Chicken bone
Randomizer.
digital
chicken bone prediction randomizer.
Chicken bone what? Randomizer?
Fuck yeah. Digital chicken bone.
Oh wait!
Stop.
No.
No, it's a Reddit thread. Never mind.
All right, let's get back to crypto. Let's see. Let's talk on what is happening now. Oh, JK, we actually talked about that a little bit earlier. My opinion. See, that's why I always do the intro, because when I jump into the content, because I've got a small group of people, and then we end up having to rehash. But
Tell me more.
But I will. JK, I think that a lot of it tied to the confusion of the migration. And then some heavy wallets did some dumping. Some people saw some of their favorite wallets dumping, and then they followed suit. I think that's all that's going on. But then again, I'm just as full of shit as everybody else. So
Yeah, man, maybe it's just losing fucking value. It's going to the floor. Maybe.
I can't find the article. If anybody can have it, I accidentally closed it. No, you're fine, JK. No, JK, no reason to apologize. I was just explaining to him why I did the intros at the beginning.
Oh, no, cool, man. Well, because when you were grabbing a drink, I saw that, and I was just saying, yeah, I think about 20 minutes ago, Scotty covered that.
Yeah, no problem.
No worries, dude.
Any other tokens that you guys want to look at? Ohm had a good day yesterday. It went from what, 300 to 400?
Yeah, dude,
We're on full moon?
Full moon.
All right, so we're in a bull moon cycle right now, guys.
Who was that? Was it Warren Buffett that said? I'm sure I'm misquoting it, but he said millionaires don't trade moon cycles or moon phases. Billionaires do.
Bye, Miss Joni. And Miss Joni, Dave is going to be with me when we come visit you, darling. He has been. He does have his rabies vaccine. Just no COVID vaccine. Love you, sweetheart. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I look forward to picking your brain on TA stuff. Scotty says you're amazing with it. I can't wait to try to learn.
Are y'all going into Temple Down? No. Is that another Ohm fork? There was such a good article, I accidentally closed it, but it was talking about APY hunters and Ohm in the congressional hearings last week, and I accidentally closed it and deleted it. I can't find it. Oh, Temple Down. So this is another game. So is this another X? Is this another Ohm fork that's tied to a game like Rome? Is that what it is? JK? Jody says she can't wait to meet you.
Yeah. Me too. I'm really looking forward to it.
You outie?
Yeah, dude. I gotta go.
Love you,
got
brother.
a thing with a thing.
You got a thing with
Thanks,
a thing.
you guys. That was a lot of fun, man.
And we'll do this from the road. We actually had some really good footage when we did our road trip last year. Like at the end of the day, when we were going back to our campsite for the day, we'd turn on the phone and kind of do a... Be stupid, but also a reflection of the day.
We're basically 5-year-olds.
Yeah, we are.
75-year-olds bodies.
But we had there were two of them that we just fucking nailed it. But because I talk with my hands, whenever I start talking with my hands, I turn the camera off.
He distracted me, and then we got in an accident, went off the side.
And
of
we
the
died.
Fucking died. Right in here.
All right, my brother.
All right, dude. I'll see you later.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Make sure you give her citation.
Yeah, I will.
Yep. And Julie, you've been cited. You've been cited. So know that. All right. A lot of hype on Discord. Oh, well then. Oh, don't forget your mouse, Dave. It is another Ohm fork with a lot of hype on Discord. Then unless it's in blah blah blah. Pre-sale right now? No, just based on what you just said, that there's a lot of hype. If there's a lot of hype, the price is already higher than it should be. My opinion, and I say that without looking at it at all. At all. Basically, yeah. Alrighty. Anything else that you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Because I'm about to go do a thing with a thing also. But, and watch the second half of the Cowboys. But anything else that you guys want to take a look at? What about Quant? I've never liked Quant, guys, but that's me. That's me. I've just never... I know that there's a lot of people in the Chico Army that love Quant, and I've just never been able to wrap my arms around it. Never gave me a warm and fuzzy. And the main reason it never gave me a warm and fuzzy is that whenever I saw it, it was just always because it was being overly shilled. And, man, it was just shilled hard in the Telegram groups, in all of Tyler's live stream conversations that were going. I just got tired of it before I ever looked at it. Because typically anything being shilled that hard, it's not for your betterment that it's being shilled. My opinion, not financial advice. All right, let's see. Anything else that we need to be looking at? Oh, Dave, Jack says bye. I mean, that's the only reason why, JK. I don't know anything. I just shut down. To me, whenever I start seeing people that are doing that kind of shilling, it's like, oh, she's got a great personality type introduction. I just don't like it. VPad. We got 18 viewers still. We'll still do a little bit. Anybody else got anything that you want to take a look at? JP Morgan said millionaires don't need astrologers. Hey Dave, is this the quote you were looking for? Millionaires don't need astrologers, but billionaires do. JP Morgan. Close enough. And Elon Musk said, oh, did y'all see Elon Musk just tearing up Elizabeth Warren this week on Twitter? Fucking classic grade A troll, man. Called her Senator Karen. Told her she was like the, when they were growing up, the crazy neighbor mother who used to just come out and start yelling at all the kids for no reason at all. Oh, it was fucking classic. Loved it. What do you like as a project under the radar? Well, again, I think we already kind of talked about it a little bit earlier. And it's not really under the radar, but it is. My small cap play right now is Z. Mainly because the circulating supply is so low due to all the lockups. I just think it's a play even during this weird market that we're in right now. But again, not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I'm just as full of shit as everybody else. VPad. When we were looking at drones, we almost bought a VPad. I'm just playing. What we got here? V-Launch? If you guys are in Pocket Network, have you been watching? Now, don't get too excited about the whole, hey, it's not going down with all the other coins, because, you know, it's an OTC situation. But did y'all see the Pocket's up to like almost $1 on the asking price now? So V-Launch. 200,000 followers. What do they do? First fully influencer-backed multi-chain. I'm out. No, I can't do it, man. Just based on the main thing. Fisker didn't miss anything. We talked about 3 plays that'll get you $1 million if you only put $2 in. But other than that, we didn't really talk about anything. No, I'm playing. Z lockup. What did I miss? Let me take it off of screen capture here, and I'll share with you what is known. But I need to make sure I don't share anything else. Okay? Sorry. I think Pocket's going to be a good project. It releases in January. Is when it's supposed to be on Copper launch, I believe. Say I can't share this, so I'm going to read it. So if somebody will take notes. can't show it because it'll show when I can't share. Oh, come on, where'd you go? Damn it, I took a antihistamine because of my allergies and everything's like stuck right here in an itchy feel. Well, and the SpaceX launch is what, next summer? I don't know that I'm going to be holding that till next summer. Oh. All right, here it is. Sorry. All right. So 1 billion total max supply. 200 million of those are burned. The 171 fully unvested circulating supply at this time. So right now, if CoinGecko was correct, the unvested circulating supply right now would be 171 million. And that's because you've got emissions that are locked up for 10 years, so much that are invested in a couple of different treasuries that are locked up, another 500 million. So there's just a lot locked up, which is one of the reasons why liquidity on the centralized exchanges are so low right now, and why the price jumps with a whole lot of moves. But we'll see. We'll see. Is Argent a good wallet? I've seen a lot of people talk about it and use it. I've never used it, so I can't comment on it. I really don't know. Is it a is it more than an ERC20 wallet? Is that what's what? I don't know, and I'll wait for if somebody knows the answer to that question. I'll wait for that to pop up, and then I think we're done. I want to answer Wonder Village's question. If anybody knows anything about Argent, well, here I guess I can Google with the 20-second delay, huh? Oh, it says the best Ethereum wallet, DeFi, and NFTs. I've never had a problem with MetaMask, to answer your question, Wonder Village. I mean, other than the problems that I've had with MetaMask. I've never had any problems with MetaMask. Maybe I'm more used to how it's laid out, if that makes sense. So, anyway. All right, well, man, guys, I appreciate all of you popping in. You guys share this video with somebody that you don't like. It does not need seed or private key. All right, I'll look into it. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And if you guys are open, I'm up early in the morning, and I know we got a lot of Australia and a lot of Europe friends. And there's no reason at all why, if you guys want to get together in a small group in the mornings, why we can't do that. So we'll try a couple. If we get a handful of people there and it's worth it, then it's something that we'll do. P space X confirmed. Sharpay. I don't know what that means. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in. Let me fix my green screen. There we go. Thanks for everybody, all of you guys that tuned in. Love all of you. We'll talk to you soon. You guys think good thoughts about Tyler and all the important people in your life. Have a good Christmas. We'll probably do something Christmas morning, just for the hell of it. But other than that, man, you know, rainbows, sunshine, lollipops, unicorns, and all those good things. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you next time. Love you much. And vaya con huevos. Go with eggs.